Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today you are starting with me, Ms. Al-Anud Al-Aufi. Now, before we start, most of you remembers what are the classroom rules. You can tell me, what are the classroom rules?
Miss, can I tell you it, please?
Yes, please, Lian.
The class rules are no unmuting your mics if the students are talking, or unless the teacher tells you to unmute.
Excellent.
And open your cameras.
Well done.
In Zoom classes.
Nice.
And don't keep texting in the chat box.
Wow, very good, Yalin. And also we listen with our ears and we look with our eyes. So you can learn with me. Very good, very good, very good. Now, please, everyone, do not unmute yourself unless the teacher tells you to, okay?
Yes, I have a rule.
Can you go drink water, please? I'm being Tamir.
Yes, sure, you can drink water, you can go to bathroom, but come quickly.
Miss, I have a rule. Miss.
All right, girls. So today is Sunday, and the date is the 26th of September, 2021. All right?
Miss, can you hear me? Miss, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
Can I tell you a rule?
Sorry?
Can I tell you a rule of the class?
Rule? We finished, my love. We finished.
But there's one rule. But there is a rule.
Okay.
Also, we should write with the miss because she don't go to the other page and we didn't finish.
Excellent. You need to concentrate. Very well. Well done. And your name? Sorry, I couldn't see your face. You are?
Lynn.
Lynn Al-Bahith. All right. Okay. Thank you, Eileen. Previously with Miss Abir, you were talking about adaptations. What does adaptation mean? Who can tell me? What does adaptation mean? Come on, come on.
I think it's like adaptation.
You can raise your hand, guys. You can raise the hand. Raise the yellow hand so I can see everyone, okay? Yes, excellent. The yellow hand. Okay, let's see. Dania. Hello, Dania.
Hello, Miss.
Now tell me, what does adaptation mean?
Adaptation.
Mm-hmm. You talked with Miss Abir about adaptation, mimicry, camouflage. Some animals, they do these.
Yeah, it's like something like camouflage. Camouflage is when an animal mixes with any color of its skin and it matches the exact same color.
Why? Okay, why they're doing that?
Because they're hiding from the predators.
Very good, very good, because they're hiding, they're protecting themselves. Okay, so any action an animal do, we call it to protect themselves, we call it adaptation. Okay, there are something we call behavioral adaptation. When I ask you to behave well. What do I mean, يا لين الباحث? What do I mean? When I ask you to behave well, the word behave, what does it mean?
It means you don't go there, you behave.
Sorry, again?
It means behavior. It means you don't go anywhere, you should behave.
Okay, very good.
Also, you should keep your hand to yourself.
Excellent, excellent. So behave mean whenever you do anything you do or anything that organisms do is to behave. All right. Now let's see what are the behavioral adaptations. In page 131, as always, you will always find the page number on top of the screen, on the right top of the screen. 131. Look at these geese. These geese, what they are doing, they are migrating. They always migrate. They fly. When they migrate, they fly in a V formation. Can you see the letter V? It looks like a V formation. Okay? How do they know when it's time to migrate? The geese, bird, what do? They travel from one place to another. How do they know it's time now to migrate? Who knows? Can you tell me? Rima, are you raising your hand? Hi,
Yes,
Rima?
miss.
All right, Rima, tell me. How do they know it's time to move from one place to another?
Because each one, if they go to each other and tell them, because they can go hide.
All right. Okay. They go to find what? When they travel from one place to another. Okay, let's give Lamar a chance.
They go.
Rima, for your answer. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hi, Lamar, tell me.
Which Lamar?
You, Lamar الدمح.
Oh, okay. What do I say?
So they move from one place to another to find what? What do you think? You can tell me.
Miss, can you repeat, please? Because there's people in there.
Sorry, Lamar, I can't hear you.
Miss, I'm sorry, but can you repeat again?
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, guys. So some geese or birds, they travel from one place to another because of the weather. They feel so much cold in this place, so they need to travel from one place to another. When they fly from one place to another, how do they fly? Does someone tell them how to do it? Or they just know it? What do you think? Does someone tell them, you need to know? Or they just do it? Hi, Rosanna.
What are you saying, Miss? I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Miss, I
me
can echo.
Miss, we can't hear you.
When they travel from one place to another, ya Rosanna, because of the weather, because they're feeling so much cold, okay? Does someone tell them when it's cold you need to move, or they just know it? Can you hear me, Rosanna, or not?
I can hear you.
So,
Miss,
who knows, guys? Does geese learn how to travel, or they just know
Miss,
it? Just
Miss,
like
I
that.
know.
Tell me, Lynn. Yes, Yelene.
They know on their own.
Excellent. Very good. So they know it. No one tells them that you need to travel. Very good. In this lesson, guys, you are going to learn these vocabulary. So please open to page 131. Write the lesson vocabulary. We are going to learn the word behavior. What does it mean? Instincts, learned behavior, migrate, and hibernate.
Miss,
Yes?
I know actually what it means hibernate.
Nice. So next class, you will be helping me teaching your friends what does it mean. Today, we are going to learn about the word behavior, instinct, and learned behavior. Next class, we will learn about migrate and hibernate. And you, Arlene, I want you to help me next class, all right?
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Correct.
Now, did you finish, guys?
No.
Miss, finish.
No.
Oh.
Miss, I'm not finished.
Yes. Miss, I'm
I
done
know
the
this.
first one and the second one. Like in the first
Miss,
one.
page what?
You can see the page number on top of the screen.
Miss, I
Right
didn't
top
finish
of the screen, right corner. 100.
Miss, I didn't finish
But-
the up.
No, but look.
Miss, I didn't finish the up.
I opened the story, but you have like a page where you write in it.
Okay, love, did you finish?
No.
All right, don't worry
Yes.
about it. I'm going to give you a chance to write by the end of this class, all right? I'm gonna give you 3 minutes more at the end so you can write if you miss something. Now let's move on. All right. Here we learn about behavior adaptation. Eating, sleeping, finding shelter, moving from one place to another. How do animals know what to do? Do they know it from themselves? They born knowing it, or they learn how to do it? What do you think? Eating, sleeping, or finding shelters. Do they learn how to do these things, or they already know how to do these things?
They already know.
Very good. Some actions or some behaviors they already know. Yes, yeah, Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Miss,
Yes. It's okay if you did not finish writing, my love. You will finish writing later. I'm going to give you a chance. All right. So some animals, they learn how to do something, but some others, they do not learn. Some other actions or behaviors, they learn how to do it, or they know how to do it. So major things we need to learn or know. If they know how to do this action, we call it instincts. Okay? Here. But if they are copying their mommies, or they learn by watching some others how to do it, we call it a learned behavior. Now say after me. If an animal know what to do or how to behave, what do we call it? Hi, Batul. What do we call it?
Yes, I know.
We call it. Okay.
Instinct.
Steak.
Instinct. Say it
This is
after
not
me.
really clear.
Instinct.
Step.
Instinct.
Miss, your voice is so not clear.
Instinct.
Instinct.
Excellent. So if they know how to behave, what do we call it?
Instinct.
Excellent. But if they are learning by watching some others or by copying someone, we call it a learned behavior. What do we call it?
A learned behavior.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So guys, a behavior is anything that organism does. Anything that an organism does, what do we call it? A behavior.
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 Anything.
If a behavior that comes from watching other animals or through an experience, we call it a learned behavior. What do we call it?
Learned
What do we
behavior.
call it?
Learned behavior.
Learned behavior. Excellent, excellent. But if they already know what to do without learning it, we call it an instinct. Now I am giving you example so you can learn and know more about.
Miss, you close your mic. Miss, I cannot hear you. And you muted your mic.
Sorry, by
Yes, yes,
mistake.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Miss,
All right,
Miss,
so let's take
Miss,
an
can I tell you something
example
really quickly?
about learned behavior and instinct, okay? Let's take a look at learned behavior and an instinct. In this picture, you can see a lion or a mother lion, okay? A mother lion will teach her cub to hunt. So tell me, Lamar, what is this behavior? Huh? If a mother lion teaches her cub to hunt, she will teach the cub how to hunt. Hunting, is it a learned behavior or instinct?
Miss, I don't know what to
Okay. Now again, Yasmar, concentrate with me. If an animal knows how to do it without learning, we call it instinct. But if this animal is learning by watching some other or copying some other, we call it a learned behavior. Now, if a mother lion teaches the cub how to hunt, is it a learned behavior or an instinct?
A learned behavior.
Excellent. Well done, ya Lamar. Because the mother teaches her cub how to hunt. What about searching for food, ya Yara? If you are, if the lion is searching for food, is it a learned behavior or an instinct?
If he knows how to do it without his mom, he learned by himself or with his mom.
No, Yara. Feeling hungry, or feeling the need of searching for food. Does someone tells you that you have to feel hungry, or this is how you feel hungry? You just know that you are feeling hungry. So if you're not learning to feel hungry, what do I call this behavior? I call it an
Instinct.
excellent, Yara. Very good, very good. Knowing how to find and catch food is something cubs learn by copying their parent. If they are copying their parent, definitely it's a learned behavior. What about turtles? Look at these turtles over here. These turtles, a mother sea turtle, she buries her eggs in the sand. Most young turtles hatch at night. If they hatch at night, Their instinct is to go toward the brightest area. Mommies will not tell them when you have to go to the bright area. No, they just know it. They just go like that. If they are just going like that, they have their instinct to tell them that they need to go to the bright area. They just feel that they need to go to the bright area. This is instinct. No one tells them how to do. No one teaches them. They are not copying anyone. So this is how instincts work. Now take a look at this chimpanzee. This chimpanzee doesn't know how to use a tool. Teach him how to use a tool.
Yes, miss.
Who teaches this chimpanzee how to use a tool?
He watched someone and copy him, or his parents.
Bravo, 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 ya Lamat. Watch somebody or he copy someone and learn how to use tool. Now, Batul, can you tell me, Batul, which kind of behavior if this monkey is copying someone else? Batul, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, if this chimpanzee copying others to use the tool, is it a learned behavior or an instinct?
A learned behavior.
Excellent, well done, Batul. Please mute your mic. Now, Yasmina, take a look at this bird, Yasmin. Take a look at this bird.
Yes.
Okay, if I told you that this bird, he born and he knows how to sing without learning, is it an instinct or a learned behavior?
Teacher, I can't hear you.
Yasmin, my dear, this bird, he's born and he knows how to sing. No one teaches him. Now, can you tell me, is it an instinct behavior or a learned behavior?
Learning behavior.
Why? Who teaches him? No one teaches him. How it's a learned behavior? So if he's born, Yasmin, without learning, he knows how to sing. It's an instinct. Say it again. It's an instinct.
Instinct.
Excellent. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Okay. Now he'll know how to sing by his instinct. But if he listened to his friend and listened to a song, he can copy a song from his friend, and we call it a learned behavior. But the singing is not a learned behavior. The singing is by their instinct. Now take a look at this moth. This moth instinct is to use moonlight to find its way. They born with this feeling. They born with this action. They born knowing that they need to follow the light. So this is the instinct. Have you ever seen a moth, ya Jayda, gathering around the porch light or not? Have you ever seen a moth gathering around porch light? Just like this picture?
What? Yes.
A moth
what means?
is a small insect. They are just like flies. They gather around the light. Why they gather around light? They think it's the moon. That's why they gather around the light. They do not learn, ya Jayda, how to do that. They know it. They just know it. So is it a learned behavior or an instinct?
Instinct.
So, hi Jayda.
It's an instinct.
Hi, Jada, is it an instinct or learned behavior? If they just do it like that without learning or someone teaches them, what do we call it?
Let someone teach them.
If there's no one to teach them how to do this action, they just do it. What do we call this behavior?
Instinct.
Excellent, ya Jada, bravo. Sorry guys, I muted my mic again. So also a spider web helps them to survive. The web is so sticky, so it traps what? Insects. Now, how does a spider know how to spin the web? Who tells me? Is there anyone to teach them how to spin a web? Or they just know it? They born knowing how to spin the web? Who wants to answer? Come on, guys. Hi, Ritan. How are you, Ritan?
Good.
Can you hear me, Ritan?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, my love. Does anyone tells the spider how to spin the web?
I think so.
No. They born knowing how to spin the web. Now, what do we call this behavior?
An instinct.
Excellent, ya Ritan. Bravo, 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 bravo. So, if they know it just like that, without learning it, we call it an instinct behavior. But if they watch someone to do it, we call it a learned behavior. Now, before we finish, please open to page 133 and tell me, guys, how are instincts and learned behaviors alike? Come on. Munya. Munya, how are you?
Fine.
Very good. Okay, Munya, can you tell me how they are alike, instincts and learned behavior? Both are what? Both are toys?
No.
No. So both are what? You know, I'm very sure that you know. See, I'm going to say it again. Instinct and learned behaviors. Behaviors. How they are alike. Both are games. Nah. Actions? Maybe. Or what about this word? Try to read this word.
Behaviors.
Excellent, Yamania, bravo. So both are behaviors. Okay, when they do these behaviors, why? Hi, Sadine. Hello, Sadine. Instinct behavior and learned behaviors, they make animals what? They help animals what? To have fun?
What?
Learned behaviors and instinct behavior, they help animals to do what? How it's helping animals?
What is helping animals?
Instinct behavior and learned behavior. Please, Sadine, I want you to concentrate, okay? Now, let's see.
Okay.
Malak, I am Luca. When a spider spins a web, and when the birds travel from one place to another, they all are doing that for what? Why?
They're
they're looking for food. They're hunting for food.
Very good, very good. So both of them, they do these behaviors to survive. Very good, very good, very good. So the answer can be that both are behaviors, okay? And they are both allow animals to survive. Thank you very much, my lovely students. Can you start writing now? All right. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to write. Just a minute, sorry. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to write, and then we'll complete tomorrow because time is almost up. So I'm just going to close the recording, and then I'm going to talk to you about the lesson, see your questions, and we will be back for the words. For those who did not write the words, we will put the words again, the lesson vocabulary again, okay? Just let's say bye-bye to recording. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye recording.